morning and welcome to Living Local 15. I'm your host, Jessica Williams. Thank you so much for joining me today. First up, I am chatting with Viking Psychiatry to learn how nurse practitioners and psychiatrists are working together to improve your mental health care. Then the Hoosier Lottery joins me to discuss their newest holiday scratch-offs and how you can win some big prizes at WANE.com. And then a little bit later, go ahead and take out your phone because it's epic discounts at epic prices. That and more happening now.
Fashion, food, and fun. You're watching Living Local 15 with your host, Jessica Williams.
This segment sponsored by Viking Psychiatry. Welcome to Mental Health Matters with Viking Psychiatry. Okay, so access to mental health care is a growing concern statewide, especially in rural areas. And a new $50 billion federal program could transform access. But Indiana's current law may prevent us from fully benefiting. Joining us today is Sean Goddard from Viking Psychiatry to explain how nurse practitioners and psychiatrists work together and how state regulation could affect Hoosiers' access to care. Good morning, Sean.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, so let's dive right in. Something that you've said before is the fact that nurse practitioners and psychiatrists are not competing with each other. What do you mean by that?
Absolutely. So nurse practitioners and psychiatrists, we're really teammates. We're not competing, we're collaborating together. And we share the same mission, right, which is helping Hoosiers get the mental health care that they need. When both professions work together at the top of their training, patients really get faster access to care, lower costs, and ultimately more comprehensive care. Collaboration with each other is what makes outcomes much better for really everyone.
Yes, and you said that advanced treatments in northern Indiana exist because of nurse practitioners. Can you expound on that?
Yeah, across many of the counties in northern Indiana, and not just northern Indiana, there aren't enough psychiatrists available. Because of nurse practitioners, treatments such as TMS, deep TMS, Spravato, ketamine therapy, and even advanced neurostimulation are now available in these communities because the NPs have filled the critical gaps, allowing people to receive care locally, right, rather than having to drive hours or potentially go completely without care.
Okay, so you've mentioned before about clinics and the fact that they have strong collaboration within physicians. So how exactly does that impact the work that you're speaking of?
Yeah, so more specifically with us at Viking Psychiatry, we're incredibly lucky. We have an incredible collaborating physician who really believes in NP practice, supports our clinical judgment, and shares our commitment to access and innovation. Really, that support is the reason I'm able to offer the advanced treatments that we do safely and effectively. But not every practice is that fortunate. Many nurse practitioners across Indiana are forced to pay thousands of dollars a month just to maintain a collaborating physician contract. Now, that's money that's not going to the patient care, that's not going to, it's money going to, literally for the practice to have permission to be in business. And if that collaborator ends that contract, even suddenly, think illness, death, moving, it happens, that NP can lose their ability to practice overnight.
Wow, really? Okay, so that's deep. So let's dive into that a little bit more. So why is it that Indiana's collaboration is such a problem?
Yeah, because really what it comes down to is the entire practice, including mental health services for thousands of patients, is tied up into a private contract that can be canceled at any time. If that physician retires, moves, chooses to end their agreement, NP clinics can be forced to shut down immediately, same day, not due to safety, not due to quality, but because of bureaucracy. This places the clinic, the staff, and more importantly, the patients at risk.
Okay, and so this, what you're speaking about, really contradicts Indiana's policy and their goal with that.
Yeah, and I think you could really understand this, right? Indiana aims to expand access to care, support small healthcare businesses, and really strengthen rural healthcare, where we struggle the most. Indiana does require nurse practitioners to have that collaborating physician agreement, but the law doesn't define the physician's responsibility. There's no required oversight, no chart review, no mentoring, no participation expectations, and no state enforcement of what the collaboration means beyond a simple requirement that they review 5% of charts randomly. It allows a single contract with no due process or protections to determine whether thousands of Hoosiers to lose access to their care. And I can absolutely assure you, there is no other profession in the state of Indiana that is put in that position.
Wow. That's amazing. And so just recently, the CMS announced the fact that a major initiative of $50 billion in rural health transformation program. So how does this tie into this issue exactly?
Yeah, it's really one of the most important pieces of this conversation. CMS, the Centers for Medicaid Services, created this $50 billion rural health transformation program to really strengthen healthcare in rural communities nationwide. It's where we struggle the most. And here's the critical part. CMS will score each state based on how they support the area of nurse practitioners and whether they have full practice authority. Where an NP can practice independently will score the highest, right?
Yeah.
And receive the most amount of that federal support. Meanwhile, Indiana is considered a reduced practice state, so we will score lower, which appears to be about a 50% reduction, and rural Hoosiers could lose out on a share of an estimated $437 million in potential funding due to this. So this isn't just a policy issue, right? It's a dollars and access issue.
And so basically Indiana has not moved this bill forward. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. Consistently, we've introduced bills to modernize NP practice laws. Every time they die in the Senate Health and Provider Services Committee, chaired by Senator Ed on the House side, and they are assigned to the House Public Health Committee, excuse me, and they never advance. That chair is Representative Brad Barrett, MD, and as such, the restriction of the movement of the bills, which was most recently HD 1330 and 1116, prevents Indiana from joining 27 states that already grant full practice authority. Not only that, the VA and the military both practice the same way. Nurse practitioners have independent practice. I think Hoosiers need to wonder why this isn't being heard upon and decided upon by the large body, not just by a few individuals saying, we're not going to allow this to move forward.
Okay, so at this point, in your opinion, do you feel that this is where the governor needs to step in?
Yeah, absolutely. If we haven't been able to do it on our own with the Senate and the House, then the governor needs to step in. We're at a turning point. Thousands of Hoosiers, not thousands, tens of thousands of Hoosiers rely on NP-led mental health services. Other states only made progress when their governors stepped up and recognized that the outdated restrictions were harming access to care. More importantly, with this $50 billion in federal funding on the line and a mental health crisis that's growing, we need leadership that prioritizes access, safety, and the future of healthcare in Indiana. And Mike Braun has said, make Indiana healthy again, right? And this is one way we absolutely can do that.
So what's at stake then if nothing changes?
You know, if a collaborating physician ends a contract for any reason, NP practices can be forced to shut down overnight. There are not enough psychiatrists to absorb those patients. Thousands, if not tens of thousands, could lose access to their medications, their treatments, and their progress. And rural Indiana could miss out on the largest rural healthcare investment in U.S. history. We can't allow that. We as Hoosiers deserve reliable, stable, long-term access to mental health care in the state of Indiana.
Yeah, wow. That was some good information. So thank you for having this important conversation and kind of giving us an idea about the general state of our mental health well-being right now.
I appreciate you having me on and helping me shed light on this issue.
Absolutely. Thank you, Sean. And if you would like more information about Viking Psychiatry, we'll have their website listed below, and I'll see you after the break. This segment sponsored by Viking Psychiatry.
Have an idea for the show? Want to find out how you can be a guest? Contact us at livinglocal15@wayne.com.
Enjoy fun in the sun on Living Local 15. Become a tourist in your own city. Visit your favorite spots and have some fun with me. From kayaking to rappelling off a building, I show you ways to have an adventure in Northeast Indiana every weekday morning at 9 on Wayne 15. So join me, Jessica Williams, for Living Local 15.
Watch Living Local 15 with Jessica Williams weekdays at 9 on Wayne 15 and catch past episodes on wayne.com.
This segment sponsored by the Hoosier Lottery. Tis the season for fun and cheer. The lights are up, the cookies are baking, and there's something extra festive in the air. And here to tell us all about it is Sarah Taylor, Executive Director of the Hoosier Lottery. Hey there, Sarah. Good to see you. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, Jessica. It's so great to be here with you.
Yes. Well, listen, Sarah, right now is such an exciting time. Gift giving is in full swing, and I know that the Hoosier Lottery has some new holiday scratch-offs and fast play games that you're going to share with us today. So can you tell us what's new this year?
We do. We've launched our brand new lineup of holiday scratch-offs ranging from $1 to $5, plus the 5 holiday-themed fast play games. They're fun, festive, and available at retailers statewide to adults 18 and older. Whether you're shopping for a coworker, a family member, or someone else who made your nice list, Hoosier Lottery tickets make a great gift.
Yes. Okay. Well, that sounds really great. I always get so excited about your holiday scratch-offs. Not only are they so cute, there are some big prizes. And so I hope that I personally made the nice list for some people around here, because that would be really cool to receive these tickets, because really the tickets capture the spirit of giving and something fun and festive. And since we are fully in holiday swing, I think that giving a scratch-off has become quite the tradition.
It really has. Every holiday season, we love being able to help Hoosiers spread joy and make the most of the moments they spend together by giving the gift of play to others and themselves. Just a reminder to gift responsibly by only giving lottery tickets to adults, knowing the odds, staying within a budget, and keeping their play positive.
Yeah, that's so true. It's a great reminder to only gift lotto tickets to people who are 18 and older. And if someone is 18 and older and they receive the scratch off that turns out to be not a winner, the fun doesn't have to stop there, right?
No, exactly. Non-winning holiday scratch-offs can be entered into our holiday second chance promotion, where 20 players will each win $500. All they need is a free My Lottery account. They sign up at HoosierLottery.com/MyLottery, and the deadline for them to enter those non-winning tickets is January 13th.
Wow, that is a huge prize. Okay, you also have a new web-based promotion going on, so can you tell me about that?
Oh, we do. The My Lottery members, again, free to anyone, 18 and older, can visit HoosierLottery.com to play our free digital game, Winter Wonderworks. Each week to earn entries for a chance to win a festive Hoosier Lottery prize pack. Each box contains holiday scratch-offs and other exciting prizes. It's free, it's fun, and it's another great way to get into the holiday spirit.
Absolutely. And here at Wayne, we're teaming up with you for our really fun Unwrap the Fun giveaway. So people can actually visit wayne.com for a chance to enter a $50 Hoosier Lottery prize pack, and we are awarding 10 winners beginning on December 8th. So before we wrap up, the Hoosier Lottery has a long history here in Indiana, Sarah. Sarah. I know we've talked about it, but can you just tell us more about the ways that the Hoosier Lottery provides really good causes around the community?
Absolutely. The Hoosier Lottery sold its first ticket more than 36 years ago, and in that time, we've contributed $8.1 billion to good causes across Indiana. That includes the Teachers Retirement Fund, local police and firefighter pensions, too.
Yes, well, that is an amazing impact. Sarah, thank you so much for joining us and sharing all of this holiday fun this season. And I am wishing you and all the Hoosiers a wonderful and safe holiday season. And hopefully you have a spot on someone's nice list yourself.
Absolutely. Happy holidays, everyone. Thanks, Jessica.
Thank you. And if you would like more information about the Hoosier Lottery, you can visit their website listed below. And don't forget to go to WANE.com for a chance to enter our special holiday giveaway. And I'll see you after the break. This segment sponsored by the Hoosier Lottery.
Follow us on social media at Living Local 15.
Hi, I'm Jessica Williams, host of Living Local 15, covering food, fashion, and everything fun in Northeast Indiana. Watch weekday mornings at 9 as we explore the community and I introduce you to some of my new favorite places. Where will I go next? Well, you'll have to watch and see, but I want to know, where do you recommend I go?
Watch Living Local 15 with Jessica Williams, weekdays at 9 on WANE 15, and catch past episodes on WANE.com.
Welcome to Epic Discounts by BestReviews.com. I'm Ashley Howard.
And I'm Melissa Bergamini. Scan the QR code on your screen and get ready to save big because we've got incredible deals today.
So let's jump right in and see what makes these products so special.
Starting with Pure Relaxation, the Renpho Iris Zen Eye Massager. I have this at home. It's unbelievably soothing, gentle air compression, warming heat, and soft vibration release tension around your eyes. Perfect for relaxing or for a quick break.
Perfect for migraines, screen strain, or dry eyes. It feels like having a personal spa around your face.
This is perfect for Christmas, birthdays, or that friend who's always a little bit stressed out. They're going to simply love this.
Now, ready for a serious upgrade? Take a look at the Apple Watch Series 10 jet black aluminum case with black sport band. Sleek, modern, and bold.
Advanced fitness tracking ECG app, always on retina display. It is water resistant, responsive. It is made for everyday life, whether it's workouts, errands, everything that you need.
It's the perfect blend of style and performance that Apple nails every single time.
Now add instant joy to your backyard. The NetView by BirdFi Smart Bird Feeder Solar. It is powered, wireless, and it streams live to your phone.
It captures photos and videos automatically, even at night.
So whether you love birds or just want something peaceful, this turns your backyard into a live nature show.
And it's now time for your money.com money saving moment. If you're juggling credit cards, medical bills, or personal loans, making a minimum payment isn't a plan, it's a treadmill.
And with interest rates over 20% and debt at an all-time high, you're not alone. Your balance can grow even when you're doing everything that you can.
Life happens, maybe job loss, emergency, or a tough month turned into a tough year. Your debt isn't forever, and this could be your exit ramp.
Money.com reviewed the top debt relief providers in the U.S., simplifying the decision-making process for consumers.
There's no pressure and no obligation, just real options backed by Money's decade of trusted financial guidance.
One click could save you thousands and help you take back control.
Start your path to financial freedom today by scanning the QR code or heading to Money.com and clicking on the debt button.
All right, let's take one last look at today's products and services.
Head to epicdiscounts.com or scan the QR code to shop and save with Epic Discounts by Best Reviews.
Best Reviews is owned by our parent company, Nexstar. You can find more on the products and where to buy them on WANE.com.
Living Local 15, Proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group.
Do you want to know the best places to go to eat and drink around Northeast Indiana? Well, join me, Jessica Williams, for Living Local 15, weekdays at 9 a.m. as I take you inside of the best restaurants, new and old, explore their menu, and of course, mix up some cocktails. Where will I go next? Well, you'll have to watch and see, but I want to know, where do you recommend I go?
Keep up with Jessica Williams on Living Local 15, weekdays at 9. Go to the Living Local 15 page on WANE.com for recipes from the show, to watch a segment again, and to get information on products and services featured on Living Local 15. Follow us on social media at Living Local 15. Content segments during today's Living Local 15 were paid for by these sponsors.